Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. Happy Sunday, I guess. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Anna. I'm a Clairsentient, Empath, and Intuitive. We're going to be taking a look at the energies for the upcoming week. Do keep in mind that the further out we look, the more likely those energies are to shift and change. So do keep that in mind. All right, guys. But let's go ahead and thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe if you have not yet already. Okay, guys. This is a collective reading for everyone. I will be posting all 12 signs throughout the week, as I will typically be doing. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the energies that are surrounding us at this time. Oh, I forgot to do the cleansing of the space. Hold on just a second. Spirit Source Most High Divine, Adonai, Elohim, I invite you into this space to provide truth and clarity for those who seek it. Thank you for these messages, Spirit, that we are about to receive. Okay, guys, so as far as the energies, we have Yara, investment, harvest, result, and cycle. All right. And we're taking a look at the Odyssey of Elder Futhark, which is the runic deck of energies that I have here. We have Anzuis. Okay, all right. Information, communication, wisdom, and understanding. So you may be receiving some communication this week that will provide you with some understanding or some wisdom. We have Thorazaz. Ooh, conflict. Loathe, furious, greed. Be careful, guys. All right, you may have someone who doesn't necessarily have your best interests at heart around you this week. You may be getting communication in regards to this, all right, or finding out that this person doesn't have your best interests at heart. We have Muspelheim, action. Okay, guided by suitors, flames, action. So there's something that you may need to take action on this week. Okay, I need to just move these down instead of trying to spit them up underneath there. And then we have Wunjo. Don't forget to have fun, joy, friendship, and rest. Okay, so it kind of feels like there's a mix of energies, which, you know, I would anticipate for the week. Highs and lows. It looks like there is a little bit of conflict, though. Spirit, what is the overall general energy for the week ahead, if you would, please, Spirit? The overall general energy for the week ahead, if you would, please. Thank you. All right. We have temperance. So, yeah, healing. Interesting enough. All right. So we have healing, Sagittarian energy. This can also be a card of reconciliation. This can be a card of pouring into your own cup. This can be a card of transmutation of energies, paying attention to signs and synchronicities. Right? This card has a lot of different meanings depending on what else comes out around it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that here in just 1 second. But it does kind of feel like you're taking a minute to do some self-care and enjoy yourself. All right. We have the Knight of Swords here. All right. So gaining some information coming in, which vibes with that communication card. All right. We do have the King of Cups here, though. So I feel like you may be receiving some ambiguous communication here that leaves you feeling like you don't have all of the answers, especially whenever it comes to the heart space. Strength here. All right. Leo energy. Very interesting. So I kind of feel like you're needing to draw on strength here to move forward. The Knight of Pentacles underneath of that. So moving forward slowly, step by step. Very interesting. So you may have been dealing with someone who is a little in and out and a little emotionally closed off. Or you may be dealing with that type of energy coming up this week. Let's go ahead and get into the other cards, if you will, please, Spirit. The at the beginning of the week, if you will. The beginning of the week. Thank you. Well, there we have it. Transmutation. All right. Death. Transformation. You are ending something. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to mean that you will be ending or be the subject of something ending in a relationship area. It simply means that change is afoot. All right. It can mean, if I see the Ten of Swords here, then I'm definitely going to have to say, or the World, then I'm definitely going to have to say that something is closing out here. But Scorpionic energy here and the Death, something is coming, is changing here. You're gaining clarity. You possibly are cutting out something that no longer serves you here with the Queen of Swords. She's very quick to cut through the bullshit. Okay. to be quite blunt with you. Temperance, yeah, you're healing here. And the Nine of Pentacles, yep, investing in yourself. You're calling it quits on something here, all right, and you're focusing on yourself. That's what I see. The middle of the week, please, Spirit. Hello. Okay, we're not going to take all of those, but I did see the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. The Hierophant. All right, so you're taking a look at what your morals, ethics, beliefs, and or standards are. All right, what it means to be in a higher level of commitment, whether or not this could get to a higher level of commitment if something changes here. I'm kind of seeing like you're going to put most of the focus on yourself. Okay, and that can be a good thing, especially if you're going to take a little bit of a break here for a couple of days, maybe some time apart, take a couple of days, recoup, regroup, figure out what it is that is in line with your best and highest good. The Hierophant here, Taurus and Libra energy. This can also be about learning a lesson. It can be about speaking to someone in a position of authority, all right, such as a counselor, a priest, someone, a guru, a mentor, someone of that nature. I could really kind of feel like you're almost re-examining what your morals, ethics, and core beliefs are, right? And whether or not this person does fit into that. Because you're telling me also that this person is a little closed off emotionally, and that may not be something that you're wanting, especially considering that I did see the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups that popped out underneath the deck whenever they spilled. So you're kind of telling me you wish that this person would get into that Queen of Cups energy, which is a little more open and vulnerable. The Nine of Cups here, yeah, you're showing me nines, which nines are about personal wish fulfillment. So you're really focusing on personal wish fulfillment. What is it that makes me happy? Okay, because until I can figure out what makes me happy, I can't figure out what makes we happy. It all starts with me, and it all starts inside. You're telling me that you're looking at different options here whenever it comes to this deep soul bond connection. The Lovers, Gemini energy here. Underneath that, we have the Strength, which we saw earlier as well, Leo energy. So really honestly saying that you're having the strength to examine your priorities and take a look beneath the surface a lot deeper. By the end of the week, please, Spirit, by the end of the week, if you would. By the end of the week. Interesting, guys. Okay, so, woo, hello. All right, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Empress, the Moon. Okay, this is telling me that there is something here that with the Moon, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Wands, you're turning your back on something that you view to be duplicitous or deceptive that has been kept secret from you. You may have known about this for quite some time, is kind of what I'm getting here, which is kind of predating this death and transformation that I see here. It may have triggered this death and transformation, this time apart. You're kind of reflecting on this, and you're coming out here on top as the Empress. All right, knowing your worth. Very, very, all major arcana here. This is a big week, okay, for those of you who resonate with this. The Moon here, Piscean energy, the Empress, Taurus, and Libra. Very heavy Taurus and Libra Venusian energy here showing up. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one. Now, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. This is about knowing your worth. Whether this is the Emperor who takes charge, or whether this is the Empress who says, I will not chase, I will attract. I am open to growth and expansion, but with the right person, is kind of what you're telling me here. Underneath the bottom of the deck, yeah, judgment. You're making a judgment call here, and I really do feel scorpionic energy again. All right, so very heavy Scorpio, very heavy. So we have Pluto and we have Venus. Okay, so Pluto and Venus very much at play if you know your astrological chart. All right, guys, definitely get to know your astrological chart so that you can check your moon, your rising, and your Venus whenever we do the all 12 signs, all right, to get a better picture of what's going on. If you don't resonate with your sun sign, then you may more closely resonate with your moon or your Venus, all right, as I do. The judgment here, scorpionic energy, you're making a judgment call here to offer an apology here, all right, if one is needed, or accept an apology, because we do have the Three of Swords here. Okay, I feel like you're accepting the fact that this does hurt. Okay, the Page of Cups is about, Yeah, you're trying to find balance here as well. Justice underneath the bottom of the deck, Libra. You're really trying to, you know, balance here in temperance as well as healing. I feel like balance and healing are going to be a cornerstone of some of the things that we'll be dealing with here. I feel like there's something that conflict here, greed, information. I feel like you're gaining clarity there with that Seven of Swords and the Moon. I feel like something is coming out. I feel like something is coming out from beneath the moon. The moon is things that are hidden, and they're things that are buried deep within us. All right, it's a card of mystery. Sometimes, all right, it's a card of a lot of different things, but whenever it comes out with the Seven of Swords, oftentimes it means that someone was hiding something that they didn't want you to know about that you found out about. Okay, all right, and it hurt. All right, it did, and you're acknowledging that hurt. You're trying to get back into a balanced state here by giving to yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. What makes me happy? What is my wish fulfillment? And I am investing back into myself now. All right, Justice here, as well as Scorpionic energy with the Judgment. You're making a judgment call. And let's go ahead and grab the clarification deck here, guys. The Death, please, Spirit, if you will. The Death, if you will. All right. Well, Death. Le mort. Yeah. Just Spirit saying, told ya. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. You are you're putting an end to, I feel like you've been giving from an empty cup. You're pouring back into your own cup now. You've given to the point of near depletion here, and now you are reinvesting in yourself, in your own stability here with the Nine of Pentacles. Very interesting. Justice again. All right, Libra energy. You know that this has been imbalanced. It's time for you now to end that what has been unbalanced. I feel like you've been giving more than what you've been receiving, honestly, and heal. All right, go after what it is that your heart desires, and that means investing in yourself, looking within and saying, what is my wish fulfillment? What is my personal wish fulfillment? The Star, Aquarian energy. This is also about your true north, your guiding light, and your soul's purpose, your path forward. All right, so I feel like you're really taking, this is a lot of major arcana here, guys. I'm not going to bullshit you at all. The Nine of Cups underneath the freaking bottom of the deck. I mean, you're coming to this conclusion like right from the jump. Okay? This week. You're like, yeah, it's me time. All right, it's about my personal wish fulfillment. The Six of Wands, it's about my success. It's about my victory. And yeah, I'm not going to share my emotions a whole lot right now. I'm going to keep them to myself because I've been giving. And I've been giving. And I've been pouring from a cup that is now run dry. All right, the King of Cups. I see you mirroring your person's energy here. Okay? The King of Cups underneath both decks. You're saying, yeah, this has put me up in my head. The Eight of Swords underneath of that. This has put me up in my head for far too long, and I'm done. I'm done. All right, it's time for me to re-examine my priorities here with the Hierophant. All right, what is it that I so desire? All right, in a higher level of commitment. What are my morals, my ethics, my beliefs, and my standards? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, there we go. All right, you're saying it's definitely not... Okay. We have the Lovers. We do have the Ten of Cups. You want the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, a deep soul bond connection. Okay? You want something that is going to be real. Not something that is a facade here. With the Seven of Swords, that is deceptive, that leaves you looking back at the past with sadness and regret, the Five of Cups. You're showing me two different, very different energies here on either side of the Hierophant, which is telling me that you're really going in to think about what it is that you truly want and a high level of commitment. And you want a deep soul bond connection that is going to be wish fulfillment, the Ten of Cups. House, family, marriage, whatever this means to you, you're defining it right now, right? In the middle of the month. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Swords, which is saying that you're going back and forth in the mind space. There is a lot of thinking here, a lot of conflict in the mind space. Conflict. You are taking action, though. We have the Queen of Wands. This is kind of about getting your confidence back. I kind of feel like by focusing on the self, you're regaining your confidence here, and that's what's allowing you to move into this Empress energy and say, I know my worth, okay? Right? I'm the Empress, okay? All right, you don't, me. I do not chase, I attract, right? I'm ready for growth and expansion. I'm not just going to sit here and take breadcrumbs, all right? Sorry, I'm not going to do that. The Ace of Swords, you're speaking up about this as well. All right, this is about speaking the truth. It's also about clarity and epiphany in a situation. At some point here, you have this aha moment, and you're like, yep, I know exactly what I want, and it ain't this. The Three of Pentacles, I want to build something that is stable. That's going to be stable. That's going to grow. All right. The Three of Pentacles is telling me that you have either gone through a tower moment or that you are trying to avoid a tower moment, all right? Because the tower is built on a faulty foundation. The Empress. And I feel like you are successfully avoiding that by turning inward and focusing on yourself, all right? The Empress, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. All right. You're identifying toxicity for sure. The Devil here, Capricorn energy. The Chariot, moving forward. This is a solo mission, all right? That is the Emperor in the Chariot, all right? By himself. Cancerian energy, moving toward victory. Making this technically a true pair here with the Empress and the Emperor in the Chariot. The Two of Swords here, you're cutting somebody out. Yeah, I mean, the point blank period. You're cutting somebody out. You're making the decision to turn your back on a situation, the Three of Wands, and look toward the future. We saw that earlier. You're really saying, yeah, I know that this hurts, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to sally forth, and I'm going to keep my emotions under wraps for now, okay? Because by giving so much of myself and expecting the same in return, I have only learned that I can do that with someone who is... You're really telling me that you're moving toward success and victory here, but allowing things to come to you. You're not actively giving to anything that's not going to give to you first. Damn. Okay. All right, guys. I mean, you're saying, I know this is toxic. I know this is toxic. And with that being known, I am now blocking it. All right. It's not coming anywhere near me. I know what toxicity looks like. I have learned my lesson. Look, guys, here's the thing. Shitty relationships teach you what you don't want, so that you can figure out what it is that you do want. And that's exactly what you're showing me right here. This is a learning curve, and you're doing it gracefully. You're also coming out here with a lot of success and knowing your worth. Okay, guys? Underneath the bottom of the deck, we do have, I'm telling you, success. The Six of Wands. Like I said, I know my worth. I know my value. The Nine of Cups. I'm focusing on what it is that makes me happy at this moment. I'm willing to receive offers, but I'm not going to chase. I'm focusing on what makes me happy at this moment. The Eight of Swords. Overthinking a little bit. Feeling a bit trapped, a bit stuck. But at the same time, you're also saying, I'm still moving forward. No matter how slow, I'm still moving forward. All right, with that Knight of Pentacles underneath the bottom of the deck. The Two of Cups here. I feel like you're sharing a cup with yourself, the Ace of Pentacles. You are going to give, you are going to entertain offers here, all right, that are stable. You will share your cup, but only if it proves to be a stable new beginning, all right? A seed that is planted that ultimately grows into the Ten of Pentacles. You're really setting your standards here. Guys, I don't necessarily feel like I want to get some advice from the universe. Spirit, messages from the universe, if you would, please. Okay, thank you. Live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations. No one else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. Holy crap. You guys just think that I'm making stuff up. I mean, I'm telling you. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what you can be. All right, guys. So for some of you, be careful about that Five of Cups here. Don't stay in this. I see that you're acknowledging it. I also see that you're associating it with deception. So that to me in and of itself is telling me that you're seeing this Five of Cups as really reflecting on the deception that you've had to endure. Okay, so you're not letting it rent too much space in your head. You're really showing me an amazing progression here. Closing off your emotions a little bit, though, I will say, I completely understand that you're in control of your emotions. Just don't completely close them off. All right. I'm glad to see that the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords is not here in the final outcome, because I don't want you to have like a complete block up against and be very cold and discerning toward anyone who comes toward you. The King of Cups does have a lot of emotion. He's just very conscious about to whom he shares that emotion, and you're showing me that very, very clearly here. You're willing to entertain offers, but the right one. What's meant to be is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. I feel like you fled from it. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion. Focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now. Yeah, that's what you're showing me with the Nine of Cups. You're turning your focus inward. Why can't I say that word? Focus. You're turning your focus inward, and you are taking a look at what it is that truly makes you happy as an individual. I don't necessarily see that there's a need for a whole lot of clarification as far as messages from your person. I feel like you're extricating yourself from a situation that you no longer want to participate in. Either that, or you have been ejected from a situation that honestly was not serving you to begin with, and you're realizing that as you move throughout this week. Okay, guys? Try and stay in this high vibrational energy, because this really is an amazing an amazing energy and amazing progression that I see here. You have a very firm grasp on cognitive, on what's going on cognitively here, enough to say, this is not working. I need to make a change. I need to reestablish what it is that I view as wish fulfillment, morals, ethics, beliefs, and standards, happiness, deep soul bond connection. I am now open to receive. I'm no longer going to give without knowing that I'm going to get something in return. And you're also taking time out to pour into your own cup. Amazing energy here, guys. All right, let's go ahead and run through the signs really quickly. Again, we have death twice here, heavy scorpionic energy. We have the Justice, Libra. We have the Star, Aquarius. We have the Hierophant, Taurus, and Libra. We have the Lovers, Gemini. We have the Empress, Taurus, and Libra again. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. And then we have Sagittarian energy here in the Temperance. So that's what I have for you guys coming up for this week. A hell of a lot of major arcana here, which means that you guys are going through a huge shift. All right. The only thing that I don't see that I would like to see, and this may come later for you guys, is the World or the Wheel of Fortune, things changing, things closing out. You may have to gain closure on your own. And I feel like you're doing that by turning inward. Okay, so again, it's a process. I feel like you're going through it very, very elegantly here. And so that's what I have for you guys. Again, thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Make sure to let me know how and if this resonates with you in the comments down below if you feel comfortable doing so. And I will see you guys again here throughout the week. Take care. Make sure to watch your moon, your rising, and your Venus, as well as your sun sign, guys. So take care, and I will see you guys here soon.